What if everything we know about intelligence is wrong? What if the key to humanity's future lies not in our understanding of earthly AI, but in something far greater, extraterrestrial intelligence, ETI? The fundamental difference between AI and ETI lies in their sources of information. AI, as we know it, is trained on data that's entirely confined to Earth. Every algorithm, every model, and every decision is based on the data that we, humans, have collected. But what if we could break out of this terrestrial bubble? It's easy to forget, but the majority of the universe's real estate lies far beyond our planet. Yet, we are so focused on our limited surroundings that we fail to recognize the vast, unexplored potential that exists just beyond our reach. We think we understand the universe, but the truth is, we've only scratched the surface. Our attempts to explore space are still in their infancy compared to what we could achieve if we broadened our perspective. Take the Artemis 2 mission, for example. It's humanity's first trip around the moon in over half a century. Yet there are critics who argue that the billions being spent should be invested in fixing Earth's immediate problems. But here's the thing. Focusing only on Earth's issues might be the very reason we are destined to repeat history's mistakes. Earth's future is filled with potential catastrophes, and while we're busy solving problems here, we might lose everything. The dinosaurs couldn't avoid extinction when a catastrophic asteroid struck 66 million years ago. And now, we need to ask ourselves, are we smarter than they were, or are we doomed to a similar fate? The truth is, extinction is a part of Earth's history. Our planet has seen it time and time again, from the collision that formed the moon to the great oxygenation event that wiped out life forms billions of years ago. Earth has experienced mass extinctions. Even the periods of intense cold, like the snowball Earth events, where glaciers covered the planet from pole to pole, show how fragile life really is. The fact that life survived through these cataclysmic events doesn't mean we should ignore the possibility of another one. Existential threats are real, and they're inevitable. Whether it's a catastrophic asteroid, a volcanic eruption, or a climate change event, Earth's history proves that we cannot afford to ignore the future, and the only way to secure humanity's future is to think beyond Earth itself. Look at the history of Earth, and you'll see that catastrophes are not anomalies, they are part of the planet's natural rhythm. For billions of years, Earth has experienced one extinction event after another, but each of these events has also shaped the evolution of life. From the violent collision with Theia that formed the moon, to the great oxygenation event that caused a mass die-off, Earth's history has been one of constant change. Around 700 million years ago, Earth underwent a snowball event when glaciers covered the entire planet, creating a frozen wasteland. This was caused by volcanic activity or changes in greenhouse gases, and it lasted for millions of years. Life struggled to survive in these harsh conditions, but in the end, the planet warmed up again, and life resumed its evolution. This wasn't an isolated event. Earth has gone through several snowball periods, each one a testament to the unpredictable nature of the planet's history. Fast forward to 444 million years ago, when the end of the Ordovician period brought intense glaciation, killing 85% of marine life. This was followed by other mass extinction events, including the Permian-Triassic event about 252 million years ago, which wiped out 96% of marine species and 70% of terrestrial vertebrates. The planet was reshaped again, and yet life adapted and thrived. Even the dinosaurs, who ruled Earth for millions of years, couldn't escape extinction when a massive volcanic eruption during the Triassic period caused rapid climate change, allowing new species to dominate. The point here is simple. Earth's future is not guaranteed. We have witnessed firsthand how vulnerable our planet is to extinction events. Whether it's the melting of the polar ice caps, a massive volcanic eruption, or the potential for a catastrophic asteroid impact, Earth's history proves that no place on this planet is truly safe. Our survival is not a given, and this is why we must think beyond Earth. Within the next billion years, the sun will become hot enough to evaporate all the liquid water on Earth. The greenhouse effect will accelerate, and eventually, Earth will be uninhabitable. In about 7.6 billion years, the sun will expand into a red giant, engulfing the Earth in its fiery embrace. At that point, the Earth will no longer exist. But this doesn't have to be humanity's end. The true promised land for humanity isn't Earth, it's in space. As the sun expands and Earth becomes uninhabitable, humanity will need to find new homes beyond our planet. And this is where the vision for the future comes into play: artificial space platforms. Instead of relying on a dying sun, we can build our own artificial nuclear fusion reactors within space cities. These space platforms will allow humanity to thrive, independent of Earth's inevitable destruction. These space cities will generate artificial gravity through rotation or rocket acceleration, making life in space sustainable. And much like humanity transitioned from collecting food in the wild to living in cities with abundant food, we will transition from Earth's natural resources to life supported by advanced technology. The future of humanity doesn't lie in exploring other planets like Mars or the Moon. It lies in creating a self-sustaining society in space. If we are to secure humanity's survival, we must look beyond Earth. The inevitable end of our planet is not a matter of if, but when. In about 1 billion years, the sun will increase in brightness, leading to the evaporation of all liquid water on Earth. This will make life impossible for the current forms of life we know. Fast forward another 7.6 billion years, and the sun will become a red giant, eventually engulfing Earth and transforming it into a barren, molten wasteland. But here's the thing: humanity doesn't have to go down with Earth. Our survival doesn't have to be tied to the fate of a single aging star. The future of humanity will not be in Earth's fading glow. It will be among the stars. In the distant future, humans will rely on artificial space platforms to survive. These platforms will be man-made, self-sustaining space stations that provide everything we need to live: artificial gravity, food, and energy. Just imagine it: a space city built in the void of space, far from Earth, where humanity can thrive even after our home planet has become uninhabitable. Instead of depending on the sun's energy, we would build our own power sources, such as artificial nuclear fusion reactors capable of sustaining life for millennia. These space cities would rotate or use rocket acceleration to generate artificial gravity, replicating the living conditions we have on Earth. It's hard to imagine right now, but this is not science fiction. It is a vision for the future. Think of it as the next step in human evolution. Just as humanity once transitioned from living in the wild jungles of Africa to living in modern cities, we will one day transition from Earth to space, not out of necessity, but out of opportunity. The future of humanity is not bound to Earth, it's bound to the stars. The question is, how do we get there? The answer lies in technology and innovation. Our current ambitions are centered on exploring the Moon and Mars, but these are just the first steps. True visionaries will look even further at the construction of space platforms capable of sustaining life and supporting humanity on interstellar journeys. These platforms will be humanity's new home, independent of the Earth's inevitable fate. As we look to the stars, one technology will become increasingly vital: artificial intelligence. While we haven't yet fully embraced AI in space exploration, its role in the future of interstellar travel will be indispensable. AI will be the guiding force behind humanity's journey to the stars, navigating spacecraft, managing life support systems, and keeping human passengers safe during the long stretches of deep space travel. Imagine this: future interstellar missions where human passengers are kept in cryogenic stasis while AI takes the helm, ensuring the ship stays on course for years, even centuries. The human crew will sleep through the long stretches of travel, but the ship's AI will be awake, maintaining the ship's systems, making adjustments, and ensuring that all passengers wake up safely at their destination. It's not science fiction, it's the future of space exploration. And who knows? Perhaps the key to humanity's interstellar future lies in the lessons we can learn from extraterrestrial intelligence, ETI. What if ETI have already succeeded in interstellar travel? What if their spacecraft have been traveling the stars for millions of years, far more advanced than anything we can imagine? If we ever make contact with ETI, we could learn from their technologies, gaining insights into how they overcame the same challenges we face now. The thought of finding ETI is not so far-fetched. The universe is billions of years old, and stars older than our sun have had time to develop advanced civilizations. These civilizations may have figured out how to travel between stars, just as we are trying to do now. By discovering their spacecraft, their technology, and their secrets, we could unlock the next level of human advancement. It's important to remember that the universe is vast and filled with mysteries. If ETI are out there, their technologies could be the very key to humanity's survival. They could provide us with a roadmap for our future in the stars. And just as we have evolved from the jungles of Earth, we could one day evolve into an interstellar species capable of surviving beyond the confines of a dying planet. We're only beginning to scratch the surface of what's possible. As President Abraham Lincoln once said, "It's time to recognize the better angels of our nature. Instead of fearing the unknown, let's embrace it. The future of humanity lies not in Earth, but among the stars." And the best part? We're just getting started. So, if you're excited about the future of humanity in space, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts on where we'll go next. The universe is waiting, and together we'll explore it.